get into Reggie Wright. Reggie Wright is a demon. Reggie Wright is just full of negative energy. He's the type of guy that would throw shade at his own wife while they still married, living together. Like, this guy plays both sides of the fence. He calling people agents, undercovers, and all the while he's the biggest agent out of all. Double agent at that. This guy can't be trusted. If you was in the street, you'd be a damn fool to trust Reggie Wright. If you was a cop, you'd be a damn fool to trust Reggie Wright. I mean, this guy is super. If you was his friend, you would be a fool to trust this guy. This guy is super shady. Real super scumbag, shady type dude, man. He is so jealous. He is so jealous of Snoop Dogg because Snoop Dogg bought Deathrow. And he poisoned Suge Knight's mind. You know, we all thought it was Suge, but goddamn, it might have been Reggie Wright that's the devil. We all thought Suge was the devil. I mean, people thought Suge was the devil. I'm not going to say we. I'm saying the most of the media thought it was Suge Knight that was the devil. Well, Suge Knight had a little mini devil on his back, on his shoulder, giving him advice, and that was Reggie Wright. Reggie Wright was that devil in Suge Knight's ear, y'all. So Reggie Wright could be the real damn devil. As we see now, Reggie Wright is the real devil. Was the real devil behind Deathrow. Just look how negative he's so negative. The guy is super negative. The guy got a second chance at life, and he's still with the same bullshit. He's just a negative energy motherfucker. Now he's throwing shade at Snoop, speculating Snoop when they did the Super Bowl and Snoop throwed up Tam's Burgers, he's speculating that was a shade at Suge Knight. He don't know what was on Snoop's mind when he put Tam's Burgers. He don't know the situation of that, but he's telling us that that Snoop was dissing Suge Knight. He don't know if that's the case or not, but when you're full of negative energy, you tend to think along the dark side, along the dark path, and that's what Reggie Wright does. He thinks on the dark side. He's being used by dark agents. Pretty much. You know, he's just an empty vessel being used by dark agents. You know, dark agents love to just come into Reggie Wright's domain and just use his mouthpiece. And they speak through his mouthpiece, these dark agents. He's full of negative energy. He's full of it. And he's just super jealous of Snoop Dogg. And this guy don't like Tupac. Tupac wouldn't have liked this dude, man. Tupac would have hated this dude. Everybody thinks, you know, he got Tupac back. He ain't got Tupac back. This guy suggested Tupac was raped in jail, man. He's a super scumbag. The guy that he's supposed to be representing, the guy he's supposed to be on the forefront for, he even disses him. He even threw shade at Tupac. He suggested Tupac got raped in jail. I can't find that audio, but there's audio of him suggesting that with y'all know what I'm talking about. He said it with he said it to Mob James. He didn't fully say Tupac got raped, but if you read between the lines, he said Tupac was having a hard time in jail. You know, he knew something he don't want to say, you know, and then that stupid ass Mob James talking about they was digging in his booty hole and start Mob James stupid ass talking about, yo, they were digging in his booty hole and started laughing, and Reggie Wright got quiet. He didn't say nothing. I'm not just gonna say nothing. You know, I'm not just gonna say nothing. You know, that's what Reggie Wright did. He let Mob James put that out there, and Reggie Wright pretty much confirmed it by not defending it. So he pretty much was suggesting Tupac got raped in jail. Like he fucking know. You know what I'm saying? Like he got the inside info. You know what I'm saying? That Tupac was getting stuck in, like he was getting raped in jail. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But that's what that asshole said about threw shade at Pac about. But then he want to act like he comes to Pac defense. He want to act like he's the biggest Pac defense attorney out here. He want to act like, he's bigging up Pac, or he got Pac back. But really, he got his own. He really, that's the only thing he can stand on. Really, that's what he pretty much got his bones on, was about, that's what pretty much he got respect from, on the strength that he's standing up for Tupac, or he's speaking up for Tupac, or he's defending Tupac, or he's riding with Tupac. That's what because first of all, people thought he had Tupac set up. People thought he was the one that really had Tupac set up, until he started coming out and defending himself, and then tried to make like he's defending Tupac, and tried to make like he's for Tupac. Because if you ever notice, he most of his videos, most of his content is pretty much around Tupac. It ain't, Tupac didn't start Deathrow, bro. Deathrow was successful before Tupac, but he never talks about Deathrow before Tupac. You got Snoop, you got Dre, you got how it all started. He really talks about Deathrow, but it's always Tupac era with him. Maybe he came around in the Tupac era. I'm not sure. Maybe he came right there a little bit before Tupac got there. I'm not sure. But I thought he was there a while. I thought he was there, not maybe at the beginning, but maybe a year or two after the beginning. I thought Reggie, he was there in that era. I thought he was there then. I didn't know he came around the same time Tupac came. Well, the way he talks, it makes me feel like he was only there around the Tupac era. Like he wasn't there pre-Tupac era. Because all his content is basically in the Tupac era. Man, Deathrow was a major force to be reckoned with. That's why Tupac wanted to join Deathrow. Deathrow was a superpower way before Pac got there. And when Pac got there, it made it even bigger and better. But, all of his content usually is around Tupac, the Tupac era. But then he throws shade at Pac. I don't get it. The man throws shade at anybody. The man throws shade at himself. That's how demonic he is, man. He'll throw. I don't know what's up with this dude, man. He can't say a good thing about anybody before he throws some shade at him. You know what I'm saying? Even when he give you a compliment, it's kind of like a backhand compliment. The guy's a straight negative dark agent, bro. He's disgusting, man. He need to clean up his life. God gave you a second chance. You need to redeem yourself, bro, and stop being so negative. Now you're talking about Snoop. Now, sometimes I'm not the biggest fan of Snoop, but Snoop seems to more like but Snoop, for the most part, Snoop is a positive person. For the most part, you know what I'm saying. From what I see, he ain't no messy dude. He makes mistakes. We all make mistakes sometimes. Nobody's perfect. Sometimes Snoop can be negative, but mostly what I see from Snoop is he's a positive dude. Even though I don't like all the moves he made, regarding the Pac situation or anything like that, but still, Snoop lives a positive life for the most part, from what I can see. He's a positive dude. A lot of people love him. You know what I'm saying? Even with the Pac situation, he got in trouble because he just wanted peace out of the situation. Even when we wanted him to ride on Biggie, he didn't ride on Biggie. He stayed in the peace mode. You know, he didn't bring up the fact that Biggie had him, like to have him get shot. You know what I'm saying? When Biggie called the radio station. So, for the most part, Snoop tried to stay in that peace zone, try to play both sides in that regard, and he gets in trouble with that a lot of times. But Reggie Wright speculating Snoop dissing Suge Knight with the Tams is totally irresponsible. He talking about the Super Bowl. You know, he dissed Suge Knight in that Super Bowl. Then he's saying, his latest video talking about Snoop and Harry O set up Suge to get Deathrow. They stole Deathrow. Now he gonna put that in Suge's ear and get Suge all riled up, and Suge gonna make it. Now he trying to make Suge come out and give a negative statement. I hope Suge don't fall for that shit. I hope Suge don't say nothing negative about Snoop. Don't come out with no negativity about Snoop. We ain't heard nothing from Suge when Deathrow was owned by this other company. So we ain't hear Suge diss them people that the other owners before Snoop got it. We didn't hear Suge say nothing bad about the previous owners of Deathrow. So we don't need to hear Suge say shit about the fact that Snoop got it. You know what I'm saying? And if Suge got something negative to say, it's because he hating too. And I hope he don't fall for that damn devil Reggie Wright, because Reggie Wright is a damn demon. And he's the one that been in, and he's the one that was in Snoop. He's the one that was in Suge's night all this time, Suge's ear all this time, man. The guy's just a negative dark agent. He talking about Harry O. Well, Harry, we don't know the situation. I believe Harry O was just trying to get what's his, what's rightfully his. Just like Suge tried to get what's rightfully his. You can't say Harry O setting somebody up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know all the situation, but I believe I don't hear Harry O coming out here being negative, talking negative about nobody. Only person I see doing all this shit is old messy Reggie. Messy dark agent Reggie. He the only one to continually do this shit. And God spared this dude's life from COVID, giving you a second chance from going straight to demonic hell. You know, that's where you would have been going, to straight to hell. God giving you a chance to change your life and change your attitude, man, and change your mentality. He giving you a second chance, bro. You need to be more positive. Stop throwing shade at Snoop Dogg. Snoop ain't did shit to you. Stop trying to get Suge Knight riled up. You know, Suge Knight is in a cage right now. You know what I'm saying? He don't need to be riled up because of you and your speculation on what you think Snoop doing, trying to get Suge all riled up. Yeah, come on, man. Suge don't need that. Suge don't need that. Suge need to stay positive. Congratulate Snoop. It is what it is, man. Suge had his chance. You know. But Reggie does a lot of speculating, a lot of he throw, you know, he don't know. I know he don't know half of what's going on in Snoop Dogg's mind. He don't know the business of Harry O and what him and Snoop got going on together. He don't know everything, the negotiation that went on with with Snoop getting that record label, Deathrow Records. And we don't need Reggie Wright coming on YouTube, putting his little shady 2 cents in where he don't know what the hell going on. They not letting Reggie Wright in those meetings. Reggie Wright is not privy to information on what exactly those dudes got going on as far as their business is concerned, on what they doing with their life. But a jealous hater, he has that jealous hater double agent mentality where that crabs in the barrel. Reggie Wright should know better. You know, he's supposed to have been an upstanding police officer. But he got that street crab barrel in a barrel mentality. You know what I'm saying? That you would think this guy was never a police officer. Or if he was a straight up dirty, crooked cop, and Tupac wouldn't have liked this dude at all. You know what I'm saying? That's it for me, man. I just had to get it out of my chest, man. This God telling you, Reggie, change your life, change your mentality, bro. Stop being so damn negative. Change your life around. Or if you don't, I feel for you, brother. I really feel for you, because there's a dark place where you going. You really need to stop being so negative. You really need to be more positive in your life. Stop throwing shade at every damn body. Get them demons out you. Pour some holy water on you. Do something, bro. Because you about, I'm beginning to think this the real Suge Knight right here. Reggie was the real Suge Knight. Peace out, man.